Hey, during these courses, one of the things that we wanted to talk about was just a short little synopsis of how do you take care of people that find themselves in illness, whether that be in the hospital, some long care issue within the hospital, or maybe they're in the hospital for a season and then they find themselves in some type of long care therapy afterwards. And I would just say this to start with, as we always say, and that is whoever has a passion for something like this, you need to build a team. I think a lot of times what we do, especially in a more of a small church environment, we feel the pressure to be the one who does everything. And I just want to encourage you, God placed you there. He placed you where he knew the need was going to be. And so there's resources within your local congregation who could help you with this. And so you really got to go mine through the congregation and find people that would love to be a part of these type of scenarios. But really, I think the biggest thing that you can do is to just pay attention. And I really want you to write that down. Pay attention. I was reading a leadership article just this morning, and in the article, one of the points was pay attention, because in the middle of doing something else can be needed, and you're not paying attention and you miss the opportunity. And so when people end up in the hospital, whether it be through surgery, through childbirth, through some type of wreck or some type of catastrophic situation, you really don't, as a local church, have too many chances to take advantage of that opportunity, if you will, to be there when the moment is tense. And so what I would do is I'd find a group of people in our church, the local church, who has the capacity, a little bit of the time, and just the calmness of heart to be able to step into those environments and to just be there at people's moments. And I think a lot of times when you think about going to the hospital or dealing with tragedy, I think a lot of times there's pressure on people to feel like they need to do more than be present. And I would just like to reference Job and his situation. His friends that came and visited him, there was no trouble until they started talking. And I think sometimes we feel like if I could just say the right thing, it's going to be okay. No, just be the right person. Be a person who shows up. Train a group of people that when you hear of something that goes on, whether it's a wreck or a childbirth or anything like that, that somebody can go be there. If it can't be you, then let it be somebody else. And what we found is if a person is in a healthy small group system, that typically all of those resources are there. So this is really for those that probably aren't in a healthy small group system, or it's something that's tragic and it really requires somebody who has a little bit more developed skill set so they can do it. Just recognize this. You just need somebody who has the ability to go, to be present, and when they're there, to be a peace bringer. There's no words that are going to make any situation better or worse. Well, you can make it worse, but words aren't going to make it better. You being there is what's going to make it better. And then I want you to think about this. Don't just think about the moment, but think about the moments that's after the moments. Someone dies, you only have one opportunity to be there at that moment, but you have lots of opportunities to make sure you're walking with that family post that event. It's only one time that you can be there for the birth of a child, but you can write it down. And if it's somebody that's in your life or whatever, you can send a birthday card on their first birthday. It's going to make a huge difference in their life. It's really just being aware that hospitalization and things that are like that are moments that we have the capacity to step in if we'll just be intentional and aware, if we'll just pay attention. So let me encourage you to do that. And if that's not your bend, there's somebody in your church that is their bend. Help them get the right training and then release them to do that. And then they can call you or whomever in at the right time when the need is there. And I promise you, the people that are in the room, they're going to be totally happy because people are there that they know love them, and that just makes all the difference in the world.